gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're coming to you from the Florentine Gardens here in El Monte, California. Spar Star Promotion is proud to present the next bout of the evening, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of action in the 170-pound weight division. At Stateside, your 3 judges score the bout should they go the distance. Chris Crail, Paul Gift, and Jackie Dakin. And the man in charge of the action at the bell, your referee, the Sheep, Larry Landis. My friends, here we go. Introducing first, fighting under the red corner to my left. He's an MMA style fighter, standing 6 feet even. He weighed officially at 170 pounds even. Tonight, he makes his debut representing the Black House MMA and fighting in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and in his native language of Portuguese. Senhoras y señores, por favor, aplaude. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miguel Jacob. And introducing his opponent, fighting across the cage out of the blue corner to my right. He's a freestyle fighter, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing officially at 171 ready pounds. Tonight, he makes his debut as well. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody's O has got to go. Representing a Robot Fight Fitness and fighting Los Angeles, California, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Denman. Once again, your referee in charge, Larry Landis, give the final instructions.
Okay, guys, we're about instructions in the back. Look to the fight, they like commands at all times. Push your right part, push your blue part, touch your gloves.
Well, here we go from El Monte, California, Spar Star MMA. Here at the Florentine Gardens, Marcos Villegas with Kevin Widows, as we're seeing the double debut of these 2 fighters here right in front of us at 170 pounds. Miguel Jacob Neto in the black with white lettering going up against Austin Denman in the black shorts.
Yeah, 2 high-level camps here, Black House MMA versus Robot Fight and Fitness. Neto opens up with a beautiful lead leg high kick.
Neto coming from all the way in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, though.
You're training with Black House MMA now. I'm not sure how long he's been in the States, but he's got former Spar Star champion and current UFC competitor Albert Morales in his corner cheering him on.
Denman coming forward, though.
Denman looks like he's trying to close the distance here. Might want to get this fight to the ground. He's got 1 underhook. Neto doing a nice job of fighting it off. Pummels for the other underhook. He's going to try to circle back out to the center of the cage. Denman relentless, though, with his pressure.
As both of them break, Neto right there, right in front of Denman. Lands a big kick.
Denman with a 1-2, and then
fouls it up.
And then a switch high kick. Neto staying real busy with the feet here.
Another high kick from Neto.
Really using his length well. You could see a nice welt forming on the left leg of Neto, though, from one of Denman's low kicks.
This is Denman now, having Neto up against the cage. Working that double leg now. Though Neto, at this point, looks to be able to defend it.
Yeah, Denman in very deep on that single. Neto doing a nice job of maintaining his balance. Denman has to abandon that single leg. Beautiful job by Neto.
We're approaching now the final 15 seconds of round number 1. Referee breaks both of them up.
There was enough action there in my opinion, but with 10 seconds left, Landless resets him in the center. Right kick to the body from Neto, deflected by Denman.
Some big kicks from Neto. A lot of power there in those kicks.
Yeah, Neto, definitely a lot of power in those kicks. He likes that switch left high kick to the head, but Denman doing a nice job of remaining calm and composed and blocked most of those heavy shots.
So come now, segueing into the second round. Who'd you give that first round to?
That's a tough one to call because Denman pushed forward and was controlling a lot of the action up against the cage, but Neto was the busier striker. Although he didn't land many clean shots, I think he threw more volume. Judges will probably see it for Neto, in my opinion. Not sure what Denman's strategy was coming out here. I don't know if he's a striker or a grappler. It looked like he wanted to get the fight to the ground. I'm curious if his corner is telling him to either abandon that or keep trying to get it down there.
Neto might be wise to go ahead and do that, because if I was him, I would not be wanting to take a lot of those kicks that Neto is throwing.
It's true, but it is very tiring to try to take down a fighter who's not easy to take down, and it looks like Neto has solid takedown defense so far.
Round number 2 here in El Monte, California. Austin Denman, Miguel Neto in the center of the cage. Ooh, big kick by Neto. Lands flush on the chin of Denman. He follows it up with another one.
Yeah, Denman needs to be careful when he rushes in like that on his exit to keep his hands up and exit at an angle.
Denman rushing forward, presses Neto against the cage.
Denman trying to bully him here up against the cage. Beautiful switch down to the double leg. Now reaching for that head inside single. Briefly has Neto down. Neto pops right back up. Looks very difficult to hold him down. And it could be demoralizing for a fighter. You know, when you're in deep like that on a takedown and you miss one or two of them, you start to question whether or not you can get him down and keep him there.
Well, Denman's been attempting to do that for the last 3 minutes now overall, and he hasn't been successful as he eats another kick right there to the top.
Yeah, Denman's got to keep his hands high. Spinning roundhouse kick misses from Neto. Starting to get real comfortable now and find his rhythm.
Denman coming forward, pushing Neto back.
Neto very calm here though. Looks very comfortable with his back on the cage. Doesn't look very concerned with the takedown. Change levels again from Denman. He gets deep on this single. If he can lock his hands, might be able to finish his takedown, but Neto doing a nice job of digging for those underhooks.
Denman trying to get a takedown.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like a mouthpiece fell out. I think it was Denman's.
A little bit of blood coming from his nose as well.
Or I don't know what happened. Something just fell. There's a coin? I don't know what that is. Oh, it might have been something from the cage.
Huh? Referee Larry Landless doing a good job there.
I'm not sure what that was. I saw it land, but I don't know where it came from. Anyway, we're back in action here. Denman looks like he's got some damage showing blood from the nose.
So round 2 is now in the books. Neto landing some good kicks in that round number 2. Imploring the crowd to come alive here in El Monte, California at the Florentine Gardens.
Yeah, Neto seems very comfortable in this fight. I don't think he's afraid of Denman striking at all and feels that Denman can't get him to the ground. So he's really settling in here and is going to come out very confident in round 3. Denman's going to have to do something dramatic to get this fight to sway back in his favor.
You're Denman, what do you do? You're 2 rounds in, your takedowns aren't working, you're getting caught here and there with leg kicks. What adjustments do you make?
I mean, he's come very close on the takedowns. You know, if that's his bread and butter, then you've got to stay with it. You know, you can't switch up a strategy in round 3 without a backup plan. I don't know. You know, if takedowns are his bread and butter, then he's got to stay with it. He just has to keep pushing and hope to get on top.
Round number 3. Miguel Neto, Austin Denman. In the past 2 rounds, the leg kicks of Neto scoring points in the judges' eyes. But Denman, though, tenacious, coming forward in those last 2 rounds, attempting to get takedown defenses. As Neto here, creating a little bit of distance with his kicks, landing a hook and a straight.
Yeah, Denman just can't seem to get inside to really land anything of significance. And Neto is getting more and more comfortable as the fight goes on.
Another big kick there to the leg of Denman. Spinning back fist attempt there, though it was blocked by Denman.
Ooh,
now an axe kick.
Neto really opening up now. Denman's going to want to try to change levels and get this fight to the ground.
Confidence growing now. Neto seems extremely fluid in there now.
Denman not short on heart though, pushing forward regardless of the strikes and the variety that Neto's throwing at him.
Big counter hook there by Neto.
Yeah, Denman looks a little sluggish now. He's kind of telegraphing his strikes and is leaving his chin up. And Neto was just comfortably waiting on him to return fire. Beautiful leg kick counter there. Denman needs to let it all hang out here in these last 30 seconds. Beautiful level change. Again, great takedown defense from Neto though. It's very hard to take down. Seems to be a very well-rounded fighter.
Denman though, attempting to do something.
Yeah, no quit in Denman. You know, he's
Oh, big leg kick by Neto there.
that one stung. 10 seconds left in this fight.
Neto comes forward with a leg kick.
Neto not letting up on the gas either.
That's it, 3 rounds in the books. Austin Denman, Miguel, Jacob Neto. As we see Neto there.
Yeah, that fight should go Neto's way. Denman, you know, impressive performance though. Being outmatched on the feet like he was, he did a nice job of remaining composed. Never really took too serious of a shot. And pushed forward. You know, he really tried to win this fight, did everything he could. But Neto just proved to be too much, it looked like, with the takedown defense and the variety in his striking.
Oh, those leg kicks did a lot of work for him. I'm sure they scored points for him too.
Yeah, very versatile on the feet. Landed some nice switch kicks, some nice leg kicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these warriors. 3 fantastic rounds of action. And now to the judges' scorecards we go for the official decision. All 3 judges, Chris Crail, Paul Kidd, and Jackie Dinkin, all seat about the same, 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Miguel.
There we see a victorious Miguel Jacob Neto embracing Austin Denman, having a successful amateur debut, going 1-0 now, and winning via unanimous decision at 30-27 by all 3 judges' scorecards. I was impressed with the kid. I was really impressed with the leg kicks.
Yeah, he looked very well versed on the feet. Definitely didn't look like a debut fighter. Look forward to seeing more from him in the future cards.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention this time, we have a VIP VIP in attendance this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to take a moment to recognize this gentleman. He's made his way throughout the MMA world and has done really well for himself. He made his way here, he made his debut 4 years ago with Spar Promotions. He went on to fight for Bellator and now fights for the UFC. From Reseda, California, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big El Monte, California welcome to Albert the Warrior Morales. Real quick. Now, real quick, Albert, you made your start here 4 years ago with Spar Promotions. You made your debut, so you remember that day where your nerves were going crazy, you weren't sure what to expect, you had trained so hard. Tell us about that day 4 years ago with Spar Promotions.
Honestly, man, I can remember that day like it was yesterday. Backstage, not knowing what exactly you're saying, not knowing what's gonna happen, but I did know that I wanted to be in the cage. I did know I wanted to be in the UFC, and all these guys back there, they're feeling that same way, but all you guys are back there, and all the people that say they want to be fighters aren't there. And I'm telling you this right now, man, Spar MMA is where you gotta start. There's no favoritism. If you're gonna be the champ, you're gonna earn that, and just grind, man. That's all it's about. These guys right here, Black House MMA in the house, baby, Black House! Carlos the Grayson team in the house! You know it, baby, and what else we got, man? Spar Stars in the house, everybody get lit, let's go!
Now, real quick, your record 1-1 with 1 draw. Your one loss, that's coming to Thomas Almeida. We want to know, is there going to be a rematch between you and Almeida anytime soon in the UFC?
Hey man, everybody's talking about this McGregor-Mayweather fight, right? Forget that fucking fight. I'm here for Thomas Almeida. Everybody knows I want that, man. Honestly, man, there's nobody at the 135 division in the UFC that really is willing to fight me with a full camp, so we just gotta stay ready. And last thing I can't forget, Coach James Teal, the movement, baby. We out here too.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Albert the Warrior Morales.